Okay, so I will continue to share my screen now. All right, now we are looking at essential skills for postgraduate research. Critical thinking was the first thing we talked about. The next is research skills. Okay, design, conduct, reports on a research project. It's very important that we know this. All right, if you don't have a research skill and you are doing masters or you are trying to conduct a PhD research, please go and get them. You are going to need the skill. And I'll tell people research is actually a skill. Are you with me? Just like you are learning how to do graphic design, you are learning how to cook as a female or as a male, you understand? You also learn research. Somebody should must be able to hold your hand like this and show you the way. You know what? You know what? Currently now, AI is now used in research. Are you with me now? AI is now part of research. So if you don't know how to use AI, you are limiting yourself in research. But I tell people AI is actually a tool. Most people now, they are not using AI for the major things in research. No, AI is a tool. So after you've mastered research, by the time you are now bringing AI in, your speed in research, um, you'll be amazed by it. Are you following what I'm saying? So, and I tell people around me, don't ever use AI as your main thing in research. No. No research, master research, now bring AI in. So if I'm going to tell you a skill that you must master in research is writing. You must master writing. Another skill you must have in research is conducting literature review. Another skill you must master in research is data analysis. Another skill you must master in research is references and citations. See that particular one, references and citations can delay you for 1 year. Another skill you must master in research is plagiarism reduction. That one is a delay factor. You understand? Then, last and not the least, you must master presentation. How to present must master it. You know, everything I've mentioned now, I did not mention AI because there are the basic skills you must have. After you've acquired this skill, you can now bring AI in. Now, the speed that AI will give you will be uncontrollable. So next one is your time management, manage time effectively to meet deadlines and complete research projects, writing and communications, write clearly and concisely, and communicate complete research findings to various audiences, problem solving, overcome challenges, and find creative solutions to complex problems. When you are dealing with research, you are going to encounter different kind of problem. When you are writing, when you are searching for journals, content literature review, data analysis, you are going to a different kind of problem. A PhD student, a master student must be able to overcome those problems. Are you with me? All right. Thank you, everyone. Do we have questions, please, as we round up tonight? Is there a question? If you have a question, please, can you send it to the chat box? We are running up tonight. So tomorrow we are going to look at some practical aspect of this class. Some of these I've taken us tonight. I will practicalize it tomorrow. All right. Show us the practical class tomorrow, and then let's see how things unfold. So we do have questions. Okay. All right. You're welcome, sir. Okay. Difference between knowledge gap and research gap. Well, the difference is not that much. You see, if you say knowledge gap, knowledge is, how would I say it? Uh, let's assume now we are in the field of, we are in public health. Now, knowledge in public health is there. Okay. Now, knowledge on COVID-19 is in public health. Are you with me? That's knowledge. COVID-19 statistics, where COVID-19 started from, you understand? COVID-19 epidemiology, pathology, and all those things. That's knowledge. Now, when we're not talking about research gap, research gap is you have a particular topic. People are published on that particular topic. All right. Now, you yourself, you want to do publication on that same topic. The research gap is the difference between what you are bringing in and what others have done. Are you with me? That research gap. Which you can also say is also a knowledge gap. But it's not yet a knowledge until you have published your work. Am I making sense? It's not yet a knowledge to the public until the paper is already out. That they will not say, they will not say that the difference between this paper and this other paper is this. This person contributed this knowledge to this field. But your paper is already out. Research gap. Your paper is not yet out. You are looking at the difference between you want to conduct a research and what others have done. You are looking for the gap. I hope I'm making sense. So you can say that research gap becomes a knowledge gap. Okay. All right, thank you. Do you have another question, please? Okay, somebody just sent another question. So what are the major differences between scientific research and empirical research? There's no really a major difference between the two. Basically, I would say the format. It's the format. Are you with me? Once you understand writing, the same format, the same uh, way of writing, all right, is the same across almost all fields, except law, English, as those people, you understand? But once you it's like once you understand um selecting of journals, once you understand conducting literature review, once you understand the analysis, once you understand how to select objective, it is the same to cut across all fields. That's an understanding. Cut across all fields the same way. The same way you conduct literature review for this field, the same way you conduct literature review for the other field. It's just that the format is different. Are you with me? So basically, it's the format. So if you are in sciences and you are dealing with chemistry, physics, or some other things, the same way I will teach you on how to find journals if you are in social sciences or in public health, the same way I will teach the person in sciences on how to find his own journal. The same way I will tell this person, this is how you write your introduction. The same way I will tell this person in sciences, this is how you write your introduction. I hope you are getting me. The difference can just be the format. Format. Are you with me? All right, so let's go on. I need further explanation on identifying your research topic. Thank you, sir. What? I don't know. Maybe I will tell you to register for the research class coming up. Because if you are looking at topic selection, it means that you need explanation on other things. But when you are selecting topic, you should consider your passion, consider the research gap, consider the research problem. Are you with me? Consider your methodology, method you want to use, consider your participants. There's a lot of things to consider when you are selecting your topic. Consider the field that your supervisor is from. Are you with me? I discuss all these things in my research class so that everybody can select their topic effectively. What of okay, each of these comforts between conceptual and theoretical framework? Well, in some field, they prefer theory to comfort. In some other field, they prefer conceptual to comfort, depending on format. That's why I said get format. It's one of the fundamental part of research for masters and PhD students. Get formats. All right. If I'm writing for people, I ask them what's the format so that I will know how to put your stuff into place. Sorry. What's the difference between research methodology and what? Research methodology and sorry, I'm coming. Research methodology and research method and research methodology. All right, so research methodology is like the broad topic. It's like they say literature review. So you say research methodology is the broad topic. Research methods is like a subsection under research methodology. So we have qualitative, we have quantitative, we have mixed method, we have primary research, secondary research, research methods. But research methodology is like, the umbrella name. Are you with me? Aha. So critical thinking and critical writing, it's the same. Is okay, so is it the same? Well, critical thinking come into critical writing. So if you say critical writing, that's you writing critically. Okay. We are trying to. I think I explained it a little bit when I was talking about writing empirical review. This research goes against social findings, which stated that, full stop. These findings can also be related to social persons definitions. All right, you understand? So that is critical writing. You are linking each what each person said together, and you are bringing out points one by one. That's critical writing. But you cannot do critical writing without critical thinking. I tell people every time you are writing, you are doing data analysis and you are interpreting. There's something called this implies. After you've done your interpretation, give us this implies. You've done your interpretation, but why is the interpretation like this? That's critical writing. But it's from critical thinking. Okay? What is the difference between critical review paper and research work at the master's level? Well, critically reviewing paper and research work. I don't understand this question. you review paper. I was telling the students, or was it on Monday or on Tuesday rather, the student that did my writing and publishing of journals, I was telling them how to review a journal. Where to start from. You can review 20 journals in 2 days if you know how to review journals. So that's critical review. The abstract, the introduction, methodology, result, and conclusion. What are the things to look for? You understand? How do you review this paper? So, like now, once you know the format, the importance of the subtopics under methodology, methodology should have research designs. Because it's under your research design, you are going to know if your work is qualitative, quantitative, experimental, or some other things. And the paper must have it. You must know. If this paper qualitative, quantitative, mixed method, or some other, you must have it. Then every paper should have sample size. Now, if you now miss a paper does not have sample size, that's a problem. If this methodology part of paper should have data analysis method or data analysis techniques. It should have sampling technique. So some things must be there. It's like you are trying to do introduction of the paper and you do not put problem. So once you know what you are looking for, it's easy for you to review any paper. So sorry, I stand to be corrected in the chapter 3. I did not hear about ethical issues. Well, I did not put ethical issues there because it's not all formats that has ethical issues. That's why I say format. All right. Ethical issue comes into place basically when you are dealing with anything else. Okay, anything else. All right. How from the background, the field I came from, we don't write on ethical issues. Are you with me? You don't do it ethical issues. But some papers have written for some people, public health, social sciences that relate to health also. You understand? And pharmacies and some other fields. That any topic that relates with health, there should be ethical issues. Not ethical issues, just ethical consideration. That's a topic. That is subtopic. It's ethical consideration. You understand? And it's like 4 or 5 lines under your methodology. Tomorrow class is 8:30, please. 8:30. All right, thank you, everyone. Thank you for connecting. So the recording will be sent to the page tonight or tomorrow to be sent to the page. Thank you. Good night. Tomorrow will be our practical sessions. Let's connect early. Good night.